But in the headphones, sounds pretty.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
This is nice. I like it.
We got 2 recordings going on. I hope both of them come through.
That'd be nice.
I'm certainly crossing my fingers that this will have a positive outcome.
If not, very sorry.
But yeah, there's a nice bassy tone
Yeah.
coming through.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll come through in the proper recording or if this will just sound weak, but right now.
It's all talking like the lowest register, the register that we possibly can.
We're going to get into some Foreigner now.
Next up on Top 40.
Pretty good. That actually, the compression made that work.
That was
the compression made that Casey Kasem work.
Yeah,
100%.
that was not a terrible Casey Kasem facsimile.
New band out of Southern California.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
The letter U. Doing a cover of
and
the
the numeral
old
2.
The old Kinks hit. They call themselves Van Halen.
Casey Kasem still alive?
He disappeared for a while and then he died, I think.
Did he pass away?
I think he just wandered out of his house and died.
I know there was a bunch of gross stuff going on with various members of his family.
was there?
Like fighting over his and the inheritance
that's
or whatever.
I think that's how the missing stuff came to light. Is there was a certain amount of people going like, we proved that were they still alive because they will. Or
okay.
I could be wrong, but something about that stuff.
I'm still here, guys.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
Mr.
Okay.
Kasem.
Jesus.
What
How
will
you doing?
Seacrest do? Seacrest took over for AT40.
You know he's a good kid.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is Ryan Seacrest just like the perfect host robot built to assume every
Dick
hosting
Clark.
job?
Is Dick Clark dead?
Yes, he died.
Dick Clark
he
did
died
die.
years ago.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you think.
Seacrest
Clark.
He's here with me and Tupac.
What are they all doing here?
Seacrest took over all the stuff that Dick Clark did.
But he was getting sick. I didn't know if he died.
No, he had a stroke several years ago, or quite a few years
Yeah,
ago.
and
Okay.
they would bring him out for the New Year's Eve thing.
Right.
I'm sorry. The
Rockin'
New Year's
Eve.
Rockin'
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he died in 2012.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
at
then-
82.
But yeah, those last couple of years there, he was kind of only there for the end, just
Right.
to say like, "Hey, I'm still Dick Clark,
Yeah.
motherfucker." So bandstand,
Bandstand.
bandstand.
But yeah, Seacrest took all that stuff over, and apparently all of Casey Kasem stuff too.
Yeah,
now.
so I don't know. I assume it airs in a syndicated fashion over the weekend, but one of the local radio, so HD radio. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
high definition
Audio,
720p audio.
FM radio, but digital. So
only
it's-
1080p 60.
Oh,
that's
wow.
all. I will listen to nothing
yeah.
else.
You know
What, are you
how
using Elgato?
you know how channels on television over the air can have like an HD sideband.
Oh, yeah.
and you get that like
11-1.
22-1.
Yeah.
That's HD radio does that for radio. So you will get, there's the FM feed, and if you're close enough to the antenna, you will get the HD version of that FM feed.
1077 the Bone-1.
Exactly. So yeah, the kind of the number one channel will just be the same as the FM recording, and then some of them have sideband channels. So KMEL here in town, their sideband channel just airs Ryan Seacrest's American Top 40 on a loop, constantly.
Yikes.
On just a straight up loop. The no commercials. It's just like, here it is. They're just pumping it out full time. Actually, it might. No, I think it has like spots for commercials, but they just come right back. Like it's this weird commercial-free airing of this thing.
Oh, weird.
And it is just straight up on a loop. And then one time the loop broke, and it was just playing the same like 16 seconds over and over again for like days and days. And then they fixed it so like another episode gets uploaded on the weekend or whatever.
What?
Whoa.
What is that loud explosion noise?
I don't know. Oh, it's going away now.
The hell was that?
I have no idea.
Wow. That was
There's
exciting.
the Blue Angels just flew over the
Move your
building.
phone away from the microphone.
That was exciting.
That might.
Could that have been a phone thing?
I mean,
That's usually not the noise it makes.
Holy cow.
Yeah, usually phone interference doesn't sound like. I'll put mine in airplane mode.
Yeah, what do they call that? Like that weird phone thing?
That's like a 3G thing. Now that we're all LTE, you don't
it's
hear
different?
that as much.
Oh, interesting.
I will go
I
airplane
believe
mode too.
This is all going to be extra crazy if that didn't actually get recorded.
Yeah, I'm trying to-
along with everything else.
I'm trying to figure out if it did.
We could insert that, right?
Yeah, we'll just insert
okay.
like cool
Well,
missile
I
command
think
noises.
it did.
Ooh, okay, good.
Oh, that was one of the
It
weirdest
sounded awesome.
feedback things
I'm
I've
actually-
ever
yeah,
heard
that
in my
actual
life.
missile command is like the perfect.
Yeah.
Just in case people didn't hear that, missile command is about the perfect way to describe that sound.
Yeah. So anyway, when American Top 40 broke, they added a new episode, and that started playing as normal. But the 16-second clip from the last episode was still looping at the same time. It was like whoever, because like, so I guess like the other thing is like in talking to people that understand radio around here, no one gives a shit about HD radio. So it's probably some intern that just goes, oh, I need to pull the new Seacrest off the server and hit go, and just like stumbled in there, probably drunk, and then just hit go and left, and it was broken for days. It was awesome.
That's great.
I couldn't stop listening to it because I had to know when it would end.
Was it part of a song or was it part of his in between?
It was part of his in between stuff.
Oh, wow.
It was him talking. It was like, and it took like the longest time. For the longest time of it going, I didn't know who he was talking about. It was just like he was talking about. He gets up there without just a guitar, just a mic, and captivates.
I'm going to say
Neil Young,
Ed Sheeran,
without a lot of other stuff going on. Yes, literally, it was actually Ed Sheeran.
Oh, wow.
Nice work. Yeah, it was just looping that like little bit. It's on my Instagram.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I actually want to go listen to that now.
It's on my. I could actually pull it up and play some of it here.
I think you might have to.
I
do
might
that
have to
now.
actually do that.
Seacrest is going to come after the VGXs next. Come after Keeley spots.
Oh yeah.
No, well,
Price is Right.
So Seacrest worked for CNET.
Jeopardy.
Back in the day.
Yes, he did.
He
Really?
actually
Oh, yeah.
was we are now we work in the same area.
We own him.
I remember
Seacrest used to, yeah.
one of the first they produced like a holiday video here. They used to that they would show at like, the Christmas party
it
or
was like
whatever.
the Shelby running around all crazy.
Yes,
and doing
and like
stuff.
Seacrest was in the company like holiday video. One
Oh,
year,
wow.
Right after I got here, and I was like, "The fuck is Ryan Seacrest doing here at CNET?" And it turned out like this is where he got his start. So.
Yeah.
Weird. I can't even. I'm trying to picture his face in my mind, and I honestly think it's like so generic. I can't. Like, I keep picturing Carson Daly, even though I know that's Carson Daly.
That works.
I've seen
That works.
Seacrest a billion times. I can't picture his
I
face.
think if you take Carson Daly and you just like squish him a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
like a Carson Daly in a weird aspect ratio.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, what do you got for us?
Let's do it. Your top two. And for everyone who's yet to see this artist live, it's unlike any performer in pop right now. He takes the stage alone with just a guitar, just a mic, and captivates stadiums. Hey, Seacrest, give it up! Let's do it. Your top two.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
So that is basically how the loop sounded more or less, but it went on for a few more seconds. That's just Instagram doesn't.
Oh, that's your loop. Okay.
Yeah, that's my loop. But the real loop went on for a couple more seconds and did that exact thing. Of like it was like them coming back from break, so it has like the bump back from break, all this like radio static, and like, now back. Run Seacrest, give it up. And it was just like all this stupid bullshit. It was
Man, radio, huh?
yeah,
Am I right?
I'm endlessly fascinated by
Yes.
radio.
I would love to see the like multiple layered track recording of one of those radio bumper spots because there are, if you listen to one of those, there are so many sound effects happening.
All of it stacked up all at once.
Yeah.
Just like some kind of big sweeping noise and then some lasers and
Right.
yeah.
And each one of those is like a little, like you could visualize it on like a multi-track, audio editor. Like I want to
Yeah.
see like what the patchwork of that looks like.
Yeah. That stuff endlessly fascinating.
I have seen Ed Sheeran in a stadium actually, and I don't know.